listening to Fresh Heat Radio.
Alright, we back.
You already know this.
Fresh Heat Radio.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't even get ready to get the introduction. Not yet, Lee. We can't introduce you yet. This is episode 20. You know what that means? That means we've given you 20 episodes of Fresh Heat. Fresh Heat, man. That's big. Everybody doesn't make it to the 20. Some people do a couple episodes and fall off. Not us. Not the fresh men. And my boy Z. Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Talk
sir.
to him, Heat.
Yes, sir. You already know it's a big one, yo. The 20th episode. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. When we started this thing off, it was just something. I ain't know we was gonna make it to 20 episodes. You know what I mean? But it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a good little learning experience. You know what I mean? We done got out here. As you can see, if y'all been with us from the beginning, you've seen the transition. You've seen how we got here. You just seen all 20. You know what I mean? Well, this is gonna be the 20th, and this is gonna be a fun one. You know what I mean? Because if you was with us from the beginning, then this one's gonna mean something to you too. You know what I mean? Because before we was Fresh Heat Radio,
Talk to him.
you know what I mean? We was formerly known as the T Gang Radio.
T-Gang Radio.
Alright, T-Gang Radio. You already know what it is. Got my boy Z Heat. And your boy.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm here with your boys, Those Fresh over here. You already know what we about to get into.
All day, you know what I mean?
The history
And so,
lesson.
in celebration of the 20th episode, what is the topic of discussion today?
So again, you already know how I kept inspiration. Boy Z. Hey. That's very tough. I just created that off the rip. That's tough.
I mean, it's alright. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean,
But anyway, hit me up with the message. Dude was talking about some things, and I said, yo, how convenient. How convenient. So you know what this episode's going to be called? Oh no, it's the toes. The toes. Women toe etiquette. Put it together, you'll get what T-Gang means. Toe gang, T-Gang. You got it now. The secret's out. You know what we about. So, let's talk about it. First, I want to say that for me personally, this is a very enduring topic because of the fact that for some, I think a lot of women are starting to catch on. I've been peeping. But for some, this is probably the most neglected area on a woman's body, the feet. Chipped toenail polish, crusty ankles, and the feet callus. And then sometimes, if you just ain't careful, you'll get that wedge toe where you keep wearing them sandals and the toe between the big toe and the index toe kind of get raw.
Yo, what are we talking about right now?
We are talking about toe etiquette and the fungus that be trying to prevent it. So we're going in today's Z. It is no holds barred. People about to learn today that toe etiquette is essential. As my man on the clip said, oh, that's number one. Number one. It's number one. Z, I'm going to ask you this question, and I want you to keep it 125% funky like we do on every Fresh Heat Radio. FHR, you already know what time it is. You know who we are. Oh, I like that. FHR, you know who we are. Anyway, Z, what is it about the presentation of a clean woman's foot to you, well, pedicured? What is it about it that is just the quintessential that needs to be? Why does that need to be there for you? Like, what does that have the impact on you?
You said why does it have the impact
Why?
on me? Does it have? Oh fuck, shit, hell if I do it, what you mean?
I'm gonna tell you for me. Can I answer the question?
Yeah, go for it.
Again, I know you kind of let me rock with this one, but I just want to formulate the ideas. For me, wise man once said, you can tell a lot about a woman by the way she takes care of her feet. Because something that is easily cleansable, if that's not being taken care of, other things aren't being taken care of. So for me as a young boy, I always kept that in the back of the mind, like, feet are important. But I think now I over glamorized it to where like feet is essential. And then now I kind of look at that as a reflection on what could possibly be, as my man has eloquently put it in the past, the treasure on the inside. So now I make sure that if that's 100% pure, we can pursue it even more. That's what I'm saying. So
I got mixed emotions. All right, so I'm gonna keep it a bean, right? You know what I mean? So this is where I come from.
Okay.
The whole scenario, like there for me, honestly, from the beginning, there's no individual, like, I can't put a reason in behind it. It's always just been a genuine natural attraction, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I can't explain it, you know what I mean? Because this is how I know it is, because honestly, I know if they not on point and I'm not attracted to them, then they don't exist to me, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's done. It's a wrap, right? There's nothing I can do about it. There's no amount of talking. There's no look the other way. It's just one of them things to where, but this is the thing about people is you can't change them, bro. You want the ones you got, right? You know what I mean? All the amount of care, lotion, rubbing them down, pedicures in the world, you know what I mean, ain't gonna change the way they look overall. If you got naturally good looking ones from the jump, yeah, how you take care of them, you can definitely increase the value of those exponentially. You know? Depending on how you take care of those, is a lot of different things you do. But if you got it, you got it. And if you don't, you don't. And if you don't got it, there ain't no way that you get it. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I mean? So therefore, that right there it's always been my own personal filter. You know what I mean? But it's no different than the type. You know what I mean? Some dudes only like girls, you know what I mean, with big lips, or fat ass, or big titties, you know what I mean? Or nice shapes. Like, it's a thing. You know what I mean? It's an attraction, it's a body part, but that's the thing. Like, so I know a lot of guys who like girls with long legs. You know what I mean? The girl ain't tall, she got nice long legs. The girls with abs, you know what I mean? The girls with, you know what I mean? It's whatever your thing is, you know what I mean? You gonna want to see it nice. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever it is. If you an ab nigga, you gonna want to see the six pack. That's what's gonna turn you on. Me personally, you already know how I feel. You know what I mean? I can give a damn about the six pack. You know what I mean? It don't do it for me at all. That's some people think.
that's facts, though. That's so facts.
Right. You know what I mean? It's some people think, you know what I mean? It's whatever. Like I said, legs, or ass. Like, it's all nice. But the one thing that's a requirement for me, you know what I mean, is two things. It's two things that I absolutely need in order for me to stay interested in you physically for the long term. Number one is pretty feet and a pretty face. Right? You know what I mean? Like, those are the two things that's gonna keep me. Everything else in between, right, I'm flexible. I don't have crazy hard standards. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm out here on some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? It's just one of the things. I just like to see, look down. I like what I see when I look down and when I look up, because them are the two things that you can't change. I mean, you can have pretty feet for the rest of your life, or you gonna have a pretty face for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, even if you get old, you know what I mean? Like, we all seen older women that you can tell used to be bad when they was young.
Facts, absolutely. That's number one.
That's it. So yeah, absolutely. For me, those all day, you take a look at them. I mean, of course, we can get into I don't know if I necessarily quite want to get into the way I like specifically. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, this is episode 20. If you're not going to do it, I promise you, I am going to tell it.
I'm not letting you jump out here.
I'm telling it. And that's cool. I can lead. That is not a problem. Episode 20. That's all I'm saying. Episode 20. Oh, no, this is froze. I'm sorry, I got too hyped. I think I froze the whole show. Yo, so, I'm going to be honest, right? So, for me, we'll go pre-marriage and then we'll go marriage, right? So for me, when I would first meet a woman, this would be the scan, and I'm gonna be honest. It would be face, feet, and then, like you said, the toss-up is after that. It's like, let me check the tongue, make sure it's not rolling over too much. But that's, again, flexible. Flexible. You heard what I said. The tongue can't roll over. Like, it can't roll. Like, not my thing. For some people, it's cool. For some people, it's cool. But for me, Z, let me live right now. This episode is about to be the realest one we ever wrote. You heard what they said, the realest joint I ever wrote. This was
Yay.
So, for me, as soon as I do it, if I look down, I'd be like, oh, so you dance? That'd be the only pardonable move if your feet is beat, because I'm just going to ask if you dance, because obviously Ballet Jones be beat like hammerhead sharks. So for me personally, I can almost accept it if you're a dancer. Like, that's your profession? Okay, fantastic. I might. Any other reason? I don't even know if I could. And again, that is a yoga stretch. We talking about everything else in Hackington. If that's not, that's trouble for me. Now, I will also say there's things that are a turn off even if a woman does have pretty feet. Example number one for me. You can't, and this is just my feelings, I don't like it over glamorized with red. I'm not a big proponent of like red, like the bright red, not really my thing. Needs to be more tropical or bright. If we're not rocking with the tropics, OZ, I'm going off. I'm not playing the mule, the Moscow Mule's movie. It needs to be a bright color. We do.
So that's year round? You fucking with that the bright color year round?
That's all. Now, let me pause for. I want to answer your question. I am all a fan of the negro, not to be confused with nigga. We talking about black. I do rock with the negro. Now, that is the only dark color I rock with personally. Anything else, ain't no dark blues, ain't no dark reds. To me, it reminds me of a motherly or grandmotherly feeling. I don't want that on wifey toes. For me, it's got to be bright, keep it light. That means you're young and keeping it fun. That's my rules that I hold. Z.
That's respectable. See, now
your thing.
I'm a seasonal man myself. You know what I mean? And I always have been, right? You know what I mean? I like to see the colors of the season. When it's fall, winter, I like to see my fall, winter colors. You know what I mean? We rolling in the spring, summertime. That's when I like it bright and nice and floral. You know what I mean? With the colors.
I respect.
That's just always been my thing. Now, of course, we do have favorites. You know what I mean? Like, there are some favorite ones, there are some colors that I like to see in the rotation.
Top 5 and describe. Top 5 and describe.
Top 5 favorite colors. I'm gonna go with I'm a fan of the blue. You don't like the blue. I'm a fan of the blue. Blue is always blue.
If we powder blue in it, I'm cool.
But see, it's the variety. It don't matter. See, honestly, the lighter the blue, the less I like it. For real, I'm not a big fan of the powder blue. Ironically enough, the Carolina blue, I'm not a really big fan.
And you're a Kakalaki dude, so that is weird to me.
That is weird, because, I mean, I'm not, it's just not my preference now. Now, if you want to go, we ain't talking North Carolina blue. If you want to go Carolina Panther blue,
cool.
Yeah, that's a nice tone.
Neonish?
It's a little bit, but it's still a nice royal blue. But it's got a tone. It's got a nice tone to it. I'm not gonna lie. The Carolina Panther blue is a nice tone. I've seen it on the feet before. I like it. I enjoy it. Outside of that, you know what I mean? Then we can go. But see, this is why I'm like the dark colors. I've always liked earth tone colors, yo.
Really?
Right. It's like it's. I mean, the bright. It pops, it's nice, it catches your eye, but you know what I mean, them earth tone, I don't know, it's something like you said, you don't like that, or it's something about that grown, you know what I mean, just like it gives you that grown woman, you know what I mean, like the brown, bruh, have you seen the dark?
I will say, I was just about to say, because I was running it through my brain stems, and I was like, ooh, now tan is that one.
Tan is
that
decent.
one for me.
Tan is decent. You go a nice deep dark brown, then even if you get into the greens, you bugging, because then you can go to, and that's another thing. Have you? This is something I've just been recently introduced to. Is what kind of finish did you get on that? Is it the metallic? Is it the shine? Is it the high gloss? Is you going matte?
I am definitely the matte man. I am the matte. Don't call me Batman. I'm the matte man.
See, that's where we was different.
Okay.
Once again,
okay.
That's where we was different. I just got introduced to the matte here recently.
Okay, so how do you feel? Okay, so before we do that, because we on you right now, what is the finish that you prefer?
So me, I've always been one for the high gloss. I always like a nice little metallic, honestly. I like shine, you know what I mean? But shine, especially when you get into some brighter colors, that's why darker colors never really bother me too much, because they always come with a nice high gloss. You know what I mean? But here recently, like I said, that matte on the darker colors, I ain't really been mad at, because when it comes down to it, honestly, it all depends on the specific shade, skin tone of the foot that we talking about. If you're gonna get a different spectrum of colors across the board, every color don't look good on every foot. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? And then every girl, it then depends on what she like, because she gonna, the confidence level is crazy. The little designs here and there. You know what I mean? Like, this is I like a little finesse.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to
You know what I
him.
mean? I like it keep it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I like to keep it not too crazy. I don't know. It just be whatever. That's part of the fun.
Okay.
That's part of the fun.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we got blue, we got earth tones. We need 3 more.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like the earth tones, the earth tones is definitely gonna be. So this is where I get my blue. I like green. That's always gonna be a go-to for me. I love the deep, not the bright reds. Occasionally I'm in the mood for like the bright Christmas type red. You know what I mean? Every now and again, but for the most part, not really. I do like them deep, like that wine, a nice little wine, you know what I mean, shade deep, mahogany, like the burgundy type color, bro.
Okay.
Those is fuego, but especially in the winter time, you know what I mean, those is fucking fuego.
Okay.
And then then yellow is a staple, definitely like me a nice.
Bright, dark, what hue are we talking?
Nice little, we talking about nice, not like a highlighter neon.
Speaker,
yellow.
like speaker in the background yellow.
To an yeah, I'll go with that. Maybe just like a nice regular. Like you pull out a Crayola crown with the color yellow. That's what I like. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Straightforward yellow, and depending on the finish is what you gonna get on that. You know what I mean? I like it gloss, a little matte, a little color French. It's nice.
Talk it, Z.
The pink French go crazy. Pink French go crazy.
By itself.
It was wild, bro. Wild.
I really need women to listen to us, because we are really like foot official, like aficionados out here.
But you can't. No. So this is it. Yo. And yes and no. So this is the one thing that I have learned. You know what I mean? Number one, it's a common feature. It's just not a commonly known feature. If that makes sense. There's a lot of Jones out there with pretty feet, bro. It's not an uncommon thing. It's really not. It's more uncommon to see girls that don't got pretty feet. You're more shocked when you see an ugly pair of feet out here than you are.
Very true. That's a good point. It's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like when you see a pair, you're like, good Lord, what is going on over there? They stand out like swords. But if you see a nice pair of ones, you got an appreciation for it, but it's not like a, oh my goodness, I've never seen, like you ain't get ready to go hawk this drawing down, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, yo, I got an appreciation for it, but I have a strong disappreciation for the other.
I'm gonna stop you real quick, because I feel like you're being real fugazi right now. So you telling me you have never seen some feet that you be like, oh, I need to go talk to that off the feet?
I mean, no, of course.
Okay, I thought you were saying like the feet and all that, because then we turn in a whole different.
No. We talking about. Yeah. No, we talking about that. So no. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna rephrase it, because I'm trying to see anything. Have I ever just straight hollered at a Jones solely off of her feet? I ain't gonna say honestly, though. I don't think so. Not solely based off of just looking at them, and that was the reason. Because a lot of the times I don't find out till after the fact. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
for real, when you walk, how often, you know what I mean, it's not a wide variety of scenarios where they just gonna be out now, unless you're in that environment, which is clutch, because that's one thing that you can identify immediately, because what will happen is, I will not talk to you. That's a guarantee. No matter how far deep we get, don't think that you just finna drag me along for 2-3 weeks, a month, and then just pop them out when you think that I'm hooked. Nah, you finna get your heart broken. you finna get
Yo, pull them dogs out off rip.
Nah, that's happening. That's completely happened. That's genuinely happened to where it's been girls are like, yo, she's cute, everything is this joint is fine. I'm finna holler, and then we go in, and I see them Jones. I'm like, killed it.
You know, it's interesting that you say that. So I'm gonna shoot my 5 colors because I don't want to be unfair to you, but give you my feedback. I think for me, it would be number 5. Remember, all mines are going to be bright and lights, but I will retract that statement by putting number 5 as my favorite main tan. I am going to put the tan on the woman's toes on number 5.
Tan is number 1?
Tan is number 5. Number
5.
Number 4, that bright yellow. I do like the bright yellow. It illuminates. I like that. Number 3. Ooh, this is a hard. Number 3 is going to be El Negro. Got to go with the black. I like the black. And with that one, I'm gonna go high gloss. I'm gonna go high gloss on that one. I don't want the matte black. I want the high gloss. I'm gonna go high gloss. Number 2 and number 1 is really difficult. It's really difficult, Z, because I want you to understand the pain that I'm going through with having to rank these, because this is how I feel in my soul. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say Blanco. Gotta go all white. That's gotta be number 2. Number 1, it's got to be the white tips.
The white tips for number 1? They go crazy for you like that?
The white tips, Z. Like, because you know what I like about it? You can't hide. It's exposed now. Like, whatever shape your toes is in, it's exposed, so you can't cover it up. If you got the black, oh God, you got them black fingernail or toenails, it's exposed. You can't do the white tips. With the white tips, you get the gloss and the matte around the tip with the white. For me, sets it off early every single day. And then it's just, again, like my man said, black, all day. That's what I need. That's what I need.
I'm gonna get so once again, I have an appreciation for the white tips, but they don't never just set me up. Like I need color, man. I've always been one for color, which is why white is nice, and I do like to see it in rotation when I don't really know what else I want, because it's you know what I mean, white on a pretty foot is nice, you know what I mean, so I do go to that. But by and large, bro, I've always been a fan of color. So real quick, because I didn't finish rapping, so I'm gonna give you real quick my top 5 just because I'm not sure if I laid them all out. We gonna go with number 5 is the Carolina Panthers blue.
Got you.
Right? Yeah, you know I mean? Number 4, I'm gonna go with
earth tones.
See, because earth tones, there's so many of them. Like I said, I'm gonna pull 2 colors out of the earth tones. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna pull the green.
Okay.
And I wanna pull another. We'll get back to it. So then I'm gonna go with the yellow, because I do like the yellow as well.
We on Trey sauce.
We're gonna do it with the yellow as well. And so then here it is. No, matter of fact. Yeah, we're gonna go with the yellow as well. I don't know I'm not gonna know. I don't know if I'm gonna call these in any particular order for real, because that's hard. That is hard, yeah. It is hard. But nah, these are in order. So the number 2 then is pink, bruh. Like I don't really know how pink got left off the menu, bruh.
So pink for you is more so like just like raw color pink? Is it highlighted on the tip pink? Like how are we doing pink?
Nah, bro, we talking about just like a nice, bright, high gloss, like a bubblegum pink, you know what I mean? Like, not like a light pink, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the soft colors, the pastels, you know what I mean? Them type Jones. I don't care for them. Yeah, never really had for real. Like I said, they either gotta be dark or bold, or bright and bold, but they gotta be bold either way, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really do the soft, you know what I mean, type Jones, so... But yeah. Nah. Yeah,
who's pulling in with the Lambo at number 1? Who's number 1 right now? Who's rocking with the number 1? If you had to do, you went to the shop, Shorty was like, yo, And I'm sorry, I know you're more seasonal, but we'll just say your favorite design. If Shorty came to the spot and you was like, yo, pick anything you want, what are you lacing on that you would just love to see?
Every time what I absolutely need.
We won't even say every time, we'll just say favorite. If it came out, you like, yo, I'm loving it.
Keeping it in the beans though?
Without a question.
I'm gonna have to go with purple, my boy.
Purple.
Perp, because perp for me, it's a variety, right? Perp is gonna give you, it gives me like my blues that I like, you know what I mean? It gives me a little bit of that darker tone, but it still gives me a little bit of that bright that I like as well. And when you get the purple in the matte or the gloss, it gives you two relatively different colors as well. Plus, when you look, we ain't even get into when you do a purple with a little design on the dome, don't fuck around and ombre that bitch.
Ooh, He using terms. Nah, y'all ain't getting all that in episode 20. I told you we was gonna go in episode 20, but you're not getting all that. Nah, I'm cutting my man's. Yo, you're not getting all that in episode 20. See? Yo, round it up to episode 20. Beside us out, because I'm telling you right now,
That's good.
episode 25, because 25 is a big number 2. We attacking this back.
That's it. It's episode 20, yo. It's episode 20. This is a big one. Like I said, this is. I mean, this is how we originated. This is why this is my home. This is why Fresh is the homie, because T-Gang is where we started. It's only right that we had to, you know what I mean, give you a little piece of what bonded us in the beginning. You know what I mean? When we both looked at it, we both like what we saw, you know what I mean? This is one of them things like, oh, you know what I mean? I respect it. I respect it. I have a healthy respect. With that being said, before y'all tell them out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. This episode 20, we at it again. Leaving the likes and comments, man. Hit that like button. Leave in the comments what y'all want to see. You know what I mean? We listening, we watching for those. You know what I mean? And it's been a good one. Make sure y'all tune in with us every week. And we'll see y'all again later, man. Episode 20.
Adios! Let's go!